Hello everyone, my name is Camila, and in this video I will show you the 3 possible causes of your 3DS popping and turning off. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you. I have this motherboard here. It doesn't have the cartridge reader. Okay, I have taken it out, and the only things I have plugged in right now are the SD card reader, the Wi-Fi module, and the RF module. Okay, I have the speaker cable plugged in. I'm sorry for the Captain tape, I needed to not move around. I have the bottom screen and the backlight, the top screen plugged in. Alright, I'm going to show you. I'm sorry for my rusty English, I haven't practiced in a bit. I'm going to show you that I can turn on this console with these things plugged in. Okay, and we're going to rule out some things that people commonly say cause this problem, and that are not really true. Okay, so this is a working 3DS. It's not playable, but it's working, and I'm going to show you, because some people say that when you get the popping sound, it's probably the Wi-Fi module or the RF module. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. Also, I'm going to take this one out, and I'm also going to take out the SD card reader. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that those things are not needed for your 3DS to boot. Let me put in the battery and let's see if it still works. Okay, we get a backlight and we get a 3DS that turns on. Okay, so Wi-Fi module, RF module, and the SD card reader are not gonna cause your 3DS to pop and turn off. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the only 3 things that can cause this problem. The first 2 I'm going to show are not very common to cause this problem. Okay, if I take out these ribbon cables that are from the 3D, you'll have this problem. Okay, so if you have a bad ribbon cable and in the top screen, you'll get a popping sound and your console will turn off. I'm going to show you now. Let me see. Trying to turn it on, and you will see that the console will turn off. Okay, I'm not getting the popping sound because I don't have the speakers correctly soldered. The 3DS pops and turns off without these cables connected. Okay, so one of the causes might be the top screen, but not the screen itself, because this is plugged in, but these 2 cables. So it's a possible cause. It's not very common. I'm going to show you the second one right now. So now I'm showing you again that the console is turning on. I have plugged in only the speaker cable, the top screen, sorry, I moved the battery, the speaker cable, the top screen, and the bottom screen. Okay, see if I can turn this back on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the bottom screen. Okay, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that if you unplug this ribbon cable from the top screen, it will also boot. Okay, the only ribbon cables that need to be put in are these 2. If you take off this one, it will still turn on. Okay, I'm going to show you this right now before I forget. I'm taking out the top screen, but I still have left these 2 cables here and the speaker cable. Okay, let's see if it will turn on. We got a backlight, so you can tell now that the top screen ribbon cable does not cause the 3DS to pop and turn off. Okay, only these 2 cables from the 3D does that problem. Now I'm going to put the top screen back together, and I'm going to remove only this ribbon cable from the bottom screen. Okay, now as you can see, I have removed the ribbon cable from the bottom screen, but I didn't take off the ribbon cable for the backlight. Okay, I'm going to try to turn off the console without the bottom screen plugged in. So as you can see, the console is booting and it's turning on without the bottom screen. Okay, but can the bottom screen cause this problem? Yes, but not this ribbon cable. It's this one. Let me show you what happens if we take off the ribbon cable for the backlight. Okay, I'm gonna take it gently out. See, the console turned on off. So if I try to turn it on without this ribbon cable, it won't turn on. Okay, so by now we know that this ribbon cable from the 3D and this ribbon cable for the backlight can cause the popping sound. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the last one and the most common problem. So I have my 3DS turning on again. I put back the bottom screen, the backlight, and I'm going to show you now what happens if I take off the speaker cable. I've unplugged the speaker cable, and I'm going to try to turn the console on again. See, the console won't boot. So I can tell you from this test, I'm showing you that none of the modules, the Wi-Fi or the RF module, or even the card reader or the SD card reader, they won't cause this problem. Okay, so just rule that out, and we are left with 3 problems: the backlight, the speaker, or the 3D ribbon cables. Okay, some other things like some fuses may cause this to happen also, but I don't see that kind of often. It's usually this ribbon cable. If you have a blown fuse, it's a bit difficult to repair. It is possible, but the most common problem that I see with these consoles, this model and the XL model, are the speaker cable. Okay, and why does that happen and why it's the most common? It's rare that this cable will have this problem because this is staying still when you are playing. Okay, it's not moving around. Also this one, when you open it and close it, it does not move, it stays still. See, open and close, and it's still in its place. But this one that goes through the hinge, when you open and close the console, it moves, okay, a little bit. You see that it comes from the bottom here, and it folds in this white line, and it goes right here. So some people notice that if they open their console just a bit, it will turn on, and if they open a bit more, it will pop and turn off. So it's because this cable, the speaker cable, is moving around a lot. Okay, so this is the most common problem with the 3DS popping and turning off, the speaker cable. So you might try to replace this one first. None of the other stuff in the motherboard except a blown fuse will cause this. Okay, it's either this one, or this one, but this one is the most common because it's the only one that is moving around when you open and close your 3DS. Okay, so you might try to change this one first. You may try to just take it out and put it back in, place in the ribbon cable back in, but most of the times you need to replace this whole cable. Okay, so I made this video to clarify that because I hear a lot of stuff and people saying other problems cause this, but you can see this is kind of a bare board and it still turns on with just these 3 cables. Okay, so I hope this video helped. I'm sorry again for my rusty English, but I hope this was useful to some of you. Okay, let's check once again. And the console is turning on. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot, and bye bye.